Hello, 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 hello. So this is my solution to the Excel BI, and thank you, VJ, for the connection on LinkedIn. Excellent. I love your stuff, right? I love your stuff, and I every morning in my time, every morning I have a I try even before I get out of bed in my mind. Anyway, so I'm doing this very quickly. Uh, in response to a request by Eric LaForce on this one. This is the XLBI Challenge 159. 159? I think it's 159. Is it 159? It's 159, yeah. So, all right. So here's my solution. You're looking at it right now. So what I've done here, right, is I've created, so this is what's given in the question. And I've created this bunch of columns here, which is I didn't mean to do that. All right. So a bunch of columns there, and I populated it with all the names and the years and the months, and I put the sales as 100, which is what I explained in text. Explain this stuff in text is just it sucks. Okay. You can't get the message across. So that's why I'm doing this very quickly. All right, so I got all the sales as 100. Why? Because we need this table anyway. That is the end result, right? That's what I was trying to explain in the text, not easily, because I was talking about the Occam's razor, which is if there is an easy way of doing it, then the easy way should be the best way of doing it. And the person who said that was like, he must be very old now. He said that in the 14th century, so he must be getting on a bit. So I populated it with all the combinations, if you like, the name, year, and month, and I put the default of 100 in the sales column, and you see why. Because the next step is I want to go through this column here, the source data. So I beg your pardon. I want to go through this result table, this result. I call it table. Result table. It's just table, isn't it? Result table. It's not an Excel table. It's a result table, and look up the source. This stuff here, and if this combination of name, year, and month exist, I wanted to pick up the sales and update column O. Got it? As simple as that. Now, I've written this, again, as I said, I write it as I read the question, and I'm not going to give you a tutorial on this video because I want to take it further. I want to take this whole challenge scaled up to a bigger challenge. And I want to teach how I did this in the context of that, because this is a transitional solution. When you look at the bigger solution, that is where we can decide, or people can decide whether it's a good solution or not. Because if it just works today on a spreadsheet on your own, that's not realistic. That's not how spreadsheets become very messy. Spreadsheets become very messy because the requirements, the needs of the business, the needs of the reality of the business, and the many people who are working in this space, it becomes very complicated, right? So I want to address that. I want to do a proper job on that. But let me show you how this works, because as I said, okay, I populated this, right? Fine. I'm going to click this button, and that's it, right? What that button did was exactly what I just described. Excel is going through row by row, all the way down, right? And each row is looking up the source data, and if there is name, year, and month match, it's going to pick up the sales and put it in here. So that's on the second row there. All right, that's all. That's all it is, right? So if you enjoyed that, and again, thanks to VJ for making this available, and his enormous generosity in inviting different solutions, different solution approaches, because you can have lots of different solutions, right? But at the end of the day, you've got to pick the solution that works for you, that works in the context that you have. And if you're just doing this just for yourself, for your own enjoyment as a puzzle, that's great, right? But if you're going to apply it in real life, in a real company with real people, real processes, real bosses, right, who pay your salary, then that solution needs to conform with the needs of those people. And that is where I'm coming from, because that's where I made my money, all right? I talk about this elsewhere, so I'm not going to go into the detail here. This is simply showing how did I do that, right? So anyway, look forward to my full explanation, full explainer, and it'll be somewhere down the line. I got other priorities at the moment, right? Thank you. Bye-bye. Lovely folk.